are back at Black Hills Energy Stadium for Game 2 of a 4-game series, which could be previewing the ILB Final, which is going down in just 10 days' time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into Spearfish Sasquatch Live. Alongside Justin Hausman, I'm Nikita Lohman. Justin, last night, a fiery contest, high scoring as a lot of these games have been, but the Sasquatch come out on top.
Yeah, it was a good game for the Sasquatch to stay consistent, to keep up. Even though there's nothing to play for, you still need to be competitive. And, that's going to happen between these two teams. These two teams are going to be competitive the rest of the way through this 4-game set. I expect nothing less than what we had last night.
You know, the name of the game last night was offense. And frankly, both of these teams followed the profiles which they have held up all year. On the Sasquatch side, it was the power which led the way.
Yeah, it's been a return to form for the Squatch in terms of offensive production. Lost the power through mid-June into early July, but it has come roaring back, which is good to see as we enter into postseason time. The new additions to the lineup, Grant Summers, Zach Parrow, they have provided the power that this lineup has needed over the last few weeks.
Yeah, Grant Summers and Zach Parrow, feels like every time they've come to the plate here on this homestand, they've been banging the ball out of the yard for combined home runs, plenty more extra base hits and RBIs to boot. But on the other side for the Spuds, it was a combination of aggressive base running, being opportunistic, but also some sloppy play in the field.
Yeah, it really was Spuds baseball last night in terms of being aggressive on the base paths, making stuff happen without the long ball. The defense is going to be a problem for Coach Cody McCreary to figure out. 5 errors is not sustainable. It gave the Squatch a couple of runs, and that was the difference last night.
And on the flip side, Squatch commit 4 errors. They also surrender 4 runs on 2 wild pitches. That's another thing which needs to be cleaned up here tonight.
Yeah, it's something that Coach Demas isn't terribly worried about. It's just you're going to run into hiccups. This is the perfect week to clean up and get ready for postseason time. I don't expect that to carry on much longer.
Well, the clock really is ticking here down the stretch. Just 5 games left to go for both of these teams here in the regular season. And for the Sasquatch, there's still some things up in the air. Not every position on the diamond has been locked down for the postseason. There's still a lot to play for.
Yeah, Coach Demas is just letting his guys play. He's still figuring out what lineup is best, especially, where do guys fit best in the field. I think batting order is pretty well solidified. I think batting order feels good for Coach Demas. But in terms of, who's playing short, who's playing second, who's playing third, there's still a few things that could move around.
Well, we're going to step aside here on the Spearfish Sasquatch post-game show, but there's plenty more here to come. After one of the games of the year last night, should be another one here in store in just a few minutes.
At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner.
Your home for the newest games is at The Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, The Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at The Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
Welcome back here to the Spearfish Sasquatch pregame show alongside Justin Hausman. I'm Nikita Lohman. Justin, looking ahead to tonight's starting pitchers For the Spuds, an interesting deal with Anthony Sanders on the mound.
Yeah, Anthony Sanders got some weird numbers, underlying numbers. The strikeout rate very low. The walk rate also very low. There's going to be a lot of balls put in play tonight, especially with a Squatch team that's striking out very few as of late.
Yeah, the Sasquatch striking out just at a 6% rate as a team over their current 5-game winning streak. And as we mentioned before the break, on the other side, Casper struggled a bit defensively. They've committed 95 errors as a team, 90 unearned runs allowed. They are going to have to clean that up because we saw last night errors extended innings that put crooked numbers on the board.
Yeah, for a Squatch team that is not striking out right now, that puts the pressure on the defense. And the Spuds have not proven yet this year that their defense plays to an elite level. We saw it last night, a couple errors at second base that allowed a couple of runs. Again, I said it already today, that was the difference last night.
And meanwhile, on the other side, Coulter Wilson gets the start tonight for the Squatch. The Spuds have seen a good bit of him, but never in a starting role. He's now started in 2 straight games. It's been a bit of Jekyll and Hyde, where his first start, he was dominant. He struck out a season-high 7 batters. Last time out against the Zap, 4 runs in 4 innings, and he didn't strike anybody out. Justin, what does he need to do tonight to turn back to that performance that he had before the rough outing in Pierre?
You know, he's such a good pitcher at staying in the zone, at working ahead in counts, and you just have to do that. You keep the pressure on the hitters, make them feel uncomfortable in the box. If you get strike 1 and then strike 2, it's not easy to step into that box, feeling confident every single time. So if you can just get in the back of the Spuds' minds, working around the zone, mixing your pitches well, which is something that Coulter does, it's going to be a return to form. It's going to be back to that season-high strikeout kind of a start for Coulter.
These two teams have played neck and neck this season. The Squatch hold the season series 7-5. We've still got 3 games left to go here at Black Hills Energy Stadium, and they should be good. We're going to step away here on the Spearfish Sasquatch pregame show. Pregame show no more after the break. It's lineups, it's first pitch, and then it's baseball here on a beautiful Tuesday evening.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State. being able to like use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff. I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge.
All good. We're just about ready here with first pitch this evening. Coulter Wilson makes his warm-up tosses here for the Squatch. 12th appearance of the year for Coulter. His third start of the year. Pitched against the Zap on the 14th, so he's got a week's time off. Went 4 innings, 4 runs, 4 hits, 4 walks, no Ks. All 4s on the board there, but he's been great on the season. A 3.58 ERA and 27 2/3 innings. Justin, he's been arguably their most dependable arm.
Yeah, it's between him and Matt Martinez. They really kind of go, left and right. Wilson from the left side, Martinez from the right side. Martinez has been down dealing with some elbow issues as of late, so it really has been Wilson, the guy that's consistently in the strike zone, is really dependable for, 3 to 5 innings. It's always fun to watch Coulter pitch.
He goes up against a tough Spuds lineup, which is putting up just a bit under 9 runs per game against the Sasquatch on the season. They don't bang you to death with extra base hits, but they steal a lot of bases. From top to bottom, they get on. Let's take a look at that starting lineup. Leading off in center field, it's Elijah Reeves. Batting second, it's the shortstop, Gage Dickerson. Hunter Stonecipher did some damage last night. He's behind the plate tonight, batting third. Hunter Billingsley is batting fourth. He had the day off yesterday. In the 5 spot, it's the designated hitter, Brody Knight. Batting sixth at first base, David Denton. Drew Wardell is in right field, batting seventh. Ethan Schlotterback at the hot corner, hitting eighth. And Carter Patak rounds out the order, hitting ninth. Spuds come into this one 25-17. The Squatch are 34-9. Sasquatch locked into the 1 seed. Casper in the 2 spot. Wilson's first pitch is taken for strike 1, and we are underway. First pitch at 6:07 Mountain Time.
It's going to be a beautiful night tonight. Temperatures in the mid-80s.
That's smoked foul down the left field line. 0-2 on Reeves.
We will finish tonight's game in a temperature which first digit is a 7.
Wow.
It's been a while.
It's uncharted territory here as we've reached the back half of the season. On 0-2. That's smacked into left field, down the line, fair. Rolling into the corner, Smith gets to it. Reeves is chugging for second. He'll make it with a leadoff double. Didn't get all of it, but put it in a nice spot, and with Elijah Reeves' burning speed, it's an easy double. And the Spuds look to score first here tonight like they did yesterday. Last night it was a 14-11 win for the Squatch. But Casper did get out of the breaks hot. They put 3 runs on the board in the first inning. That lead was taken back by Spearfish pretty quickly, however. But in yesterday's lineup, there was no Gage Dickerson. The West Georgia commit is playing shortstop tonight. He joined the team in late June, and he's been arguably their best hitter since then. As the first pitch misses low. Working on a 12-game hit streak right now. On the season, a .407 average, a 1.134 OPS. He's also banged 9 doubles. For a team that really doesn't hit for a lot of power, he's been one of the bright spots in that department.
Yeah, the Spuds aren't going to murder you with extra base hits. Sure, they might get a couple a night.
1 and 2 is a check swing tapped foul off of Aragon.
You're going to get a couple every night. But again, a lot of it is, singles, walks, working around the bases, wrecking some havoc with defenses.
And then they've got their 2 clear-cut mashers in the middle of their order, who you'll see soon here. 1-2 from Wilson. Grounder to third. Lopez fumbles it, but gets back to it and throws out Dickerson for the first out.
Back to form for Coulter Wilson, getting contact on the ground. Something for his defense to clean up behind him.
Here is the masher for the Spuds. It's Hunter Stonecipher. The Hunters are the 2 guys you need to have circled on a nightly occasion. Well, Stonecipher showed off what he can do yesterday. He swings at the first pitch, not a foul ball. It gets past Aragon, and Reeves can cruise on to third. Yesterday, Hunter Stonecipher, 3 for 6, home run, 2 RBIs. That homer, Justin, straight away down the left field line from a left-hander's bat. One of the more impressive swings we've seen here at Black Hills Energy Stadium this year.
It got up into the jet stream. Of course, it wasn't a very windy night.
That's cracked to right field. Iandoli takes a few steps back, but makes the catch. Reeves will score easily from third. It's a sac fly for Stonecipher, and the Spuds have struck first here tonight. It's 1-0.
Put a barrel on it, but put it on a line. Iandoli plays good defense out and right. Reeves a hard runner to throw out.
Another left-on-left matchup, Coulter Wilson against Hunter Billingsley. The second leg of the Hunters is in left field tonight. He can also pitch and play in the corners on the infield. He takes the first pitch for a ball, 1-0.
Back to Stonecipher's home run yesterday. The ball was moving yesterday. Lots of things were carrying further than what we're used to. And that one just got up into the air and kept going out to left.
We haven't seen that kind of carry tonight so far. At least in batting practice, the ball wasn't jumping off of bats. There's a swing and a miss. Nice sweeper from Wilson for strike 2. Hunter Billingsley, not an easy guy to get out. A 542 on base percentage this season. Came in off the bench last night, worked a very impressive at-bat against Gio Casas. Here he takes strike 3. Wilson freezes him with the breaking ball. The Spuds score 1 off a leadoff double, but that's all they get. Sasquatch coming to bat, down 1-0, bottom 1.
At Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort, your home for the newest games.
I learned about the Black Hills Underground campus, where Black Hills has a partnership with SURF, an old gold mine that has been converted into a science lab almost a mile underground. We're studying neutrinos and looking for WIMPs or dark matter. Thinking about the most profound mysteries of the universe, you don't expect it to be a mile underground. It's super cool.
I think it's really cool going into Highmark because I I am always greeted by people who know me.
That's what I like about it. It's like I walk up and they go, hey, how are you doing today? And they're just so friendly and nice.
Highmark has really helped our business.
With Highmark, they made it easy.
I know that I'm going to get the service that I deserve and that I'm looking for.
Highmark can handle anything you need.
Highmark Credit Union has made it happen.
We're proud to be members of Highmark Credit Union.
They make it happen.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
Welcome back here, bottom of the first inning at Black Hills Energy Stadium. Sasquatch taking their first tacks at it tonight. It'll be Bobo Iandoli leading off. Malachi Lopez is hitting second at third base. Grant Summers at second base tonight will hit third. 4 through 6, Sam Kwapnowski, Zach Perro, and Braden Smith. 7 through 9, Crew Moeller, Kendrick Aragon, and Garrett Houston. Anthony Sanders, the starter tonight for the Spuds, delivers the first pitch heater outside 1-0. Lefty from Kansas City, Missouri, making his 4th start of the year in his 7th appearance. This is just the 2nd time he's pitched against the Squatch this year. And considering this is the 13th time these two teams have locked heads, the Spuds have done a good job of hiding Sanders' arm over the course of this season. The kind of thing which could play a factor come playoff time should these two teams meet. Now 2-1 on Iandoli, who went 1 for 4, drove in 3 runs last night. Also walked twice. He's been just exceptional at controlling the strike zone over the last 10 games. Done a great job all year, but those skills have taken a step up. Here's his head 3-1. In his last 9 games, walking 24% of the time. He hasn't struck out once over that 9-game span.
Yeah, it's been 6 strikeouts on the board for Iandoli for a long, long time. Again, just controlling the strike zone.
And he controls it again. He works a 5-pitch walk to lead off the bottom of the first inning. We hit on it on the pregame. Anthony Sanders doesn't really surrender a lot of walks, only 6% walk rate this season. They'll have to deal with the leadoff base runner as Malachi Lopez comes to the plate. Justin, who's your hitman?
Oh, you caught me off guard. I wasn't ready for this one. I know who you're taking, so I'm taking the man right behind him, Grant Summers.
That's outside 1-0. And yeah, I'm going with Malachi Lopez, who had the night off yesterday, but he did play in the last game of the Bison series, went 1 for 4, drove in 2 runs. There's a slow curve in the zone, strike 1. Much like Iandoli, Lopez hasn't been striking out, but has been working his walks recently. 8 walks, 0 Ks in his last 7 games. That's hit off the end of the bat, foul outside of first. And that fits a greater trend with the Sasquatch team. They've won 5 straight games, just 16 strikeouts overall in that 5-game span. And that sort of contact plays to the weaknesses of the Spuds. As that's hit in the air to left center field. Reeves started in, now he's got to go way back. It's one hop against the base of the wall. Lopez into second, Iandoli chugs along to third. It's a double from Malachi Lopez, and the Squatch are threatening early.
It's a good rip for Lopez. It's a good response to Reeves' leadoff double back in the first. Makes your pitcher feel good. When you can go out and do the same thing.
And it sets up Grant Summers, who's driven in 12 runs in the last 2 games. With 2 ducks on the pod, nobody out. Went yard last night against a left-hander. Also 3 for 6, 3 extra base hits in that game. First pitch fastball misses off the plate away. This is the first time he's started at second base, been a shortstop aside from that. That's where he played this year at Doane University. Now 2-0. Have to pitch him carefully because Justin, he's been hotter than the sun recently. Last 5 games, he's 13 for 19, 2 homers, 3 doubles, 17 RBI in 5 games.
Yeah, you can't leave anything over the heart of the plate. It's not going to go well for you.
That's a perfectly placed 2-0 fastball from Sanders on the low and outside corner. The season stats don't even look real for Grant Summers. A .542 average, a 1,000 slug on the nose. That's banged over the middle and into center for a base hit. Give him 2 more RBIs. Iandoli scores. Lopez right behind him. Stay hot, Grant Summers. Sasquatch retake the lead, 2-1.
You know, we're accustomed to Summers getting it done in the air. But, hey, we'll take a ground ball right back up the middle. Got some eyes on it. Into the outfield, couple more RBIs, and the lead.
Wasting no time. This very well could be the lineup, which the Sasquatch roll out there come playoff time. They're giving it a dress rehearsal tonight as here's Sam Kwapnowski. He checks his swing, takes the first pitch, breaking ball low. He's had back-to-back games off. Plenty of rest for Kwap, who had a pretty good time his last time out. In the 31-0 Sasquatch win, 5 for 5. He had a week's worth of extra base hits and ribbies. 3 doubles, a triple, 8 driven in 1 game.
And he was about 8 feet from hitting for the cycle. Hit the wall like 3 times.
On 2-0, takes outside. Sanders' command has been a little shaky early. He's behind on Kwap, 3-0.
For a guy that doesn't walk many guys, it's not really what we expect.
That's right over the heart of the plate. Kwapnowski taking all the way. (3-1). Swing and a foul tip. Might have been off the plate inside. So from 3-0 to 3-2. Grant Summers with good speed. Stole 20 bases this spring. He's already 3 for 3 so far on the summer. You think we see him off and running?
Nope.
He's not running. The pitch is way inside. It hits off of the knob of the bat of Kwap. Tough luck. Would have been ball 4 or hit by pitch. Just hit him in the wrong spot.
Yeah, and there's no argument from Kwap. You know exactly what happened. Such a tough call to make as an umpire.
Another payoff on the way. And fouled away. Left on left matchup. Kwapnowski is battling up there. His 49 RBI not only lead the Sasquatch, that's the best mark in all of ILB. Another payoff home. That's grounded out to second, ranging over, but it's under the glove of Patak. Everybody's safe. Most likely will go down as a hit, as Patak had a long way to go.
Yeah, and there wasn't anybody at first base either. With Dent moving in to try and cut that ball off. It really would have been a difficult play to make.
Just 4 batters into the game. We're going to see a mound visit. Looking to settle Sanders down. It's gone walk, double, single, and single.
These are the innings that you really have to be careful if you're the Spuds, because this 2-run inning can turn into an 8 really quick.
We saw the Sasquatch capitalize last night on 5 Casper errors. In those innings with errors, they scored 4 runs and then 7 runs. In total for the Spuds, 6 unearned allowed out of the 14 the Sasquatch scored. That's part of a greater theme on the season. There haven't been any errors so far in this inning. But that play at second, maybe one that could be made. As here's Zach Perro. He takes the first pitch, breaking ball inside. Just like Grant Summers. He's donned a Spearfish Sasquatch uniform, and he's raked. Last 5 games, he's 11 for 21. 2 homers, both have come here at home. 1-1. Also driven in 12 runs. When Carter Towns and Ben Melendrez left, you got a feeling that they were going to need to find a new place that power production would come in. There's a check swing hit to first. Denton goes to second for 1. No throw back to first base. It's a 3-6 fielder's choice. Puts runners on the corners with 1 out.
Now batting for the Spearfish Sasquatch, number 8, left fielder, Braden Smith.
So not the most powerful swing right there, but Perro and Summers have gone yard 4 times in this homestand alone. We're only on game 5. Braden Smith's been mashing. He's got runners at the corners and takes outside 1-0. Leads the Independence League with 14 doubles. Went 1 for 5 yesterday, drove in a couple runs. On the season, a 383 average, an 1137 OPS. Justin and I have both agreed we think he's the most underrated player on the team.
100%. I think because he pretty regularly hits in the 6 and the 7 spot.
This could be 2. Patak to second. The throw is in time. Nicely done by the Spuds. They limit the damage after the first 4 runners reach base, but the Sasquatch do score 2. They take a 2-1 lead as we move to the second inning.
When you venture to spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner.
Coulter Wilson making his last warm-up throw here in the second. We're going to have another Regis Ranger join us up here in the booth for the top of the fourth inning. Gio Casas recorded a 2-inning save last night. He's going to be making his debut putting on the headset.
Nah, not his debut.
You're right. He did open up an intro out of a break at one point earlier this season. But we're going to have him on for an extended look in the top of the fourth inning, so something to look forward to as this ball game rolls on. It'll be Brody Knight to lead off in the second. First pitch fastball, just inside 1-0.
Man, I like that fastball from Wilson. An arm side run, kind of acts as a front hip two-seamer.
There's a grounder into left, base hit. Knight is aboard to lead off the second.
Now batting for Casper, number 10, first baseman David Denton.
It brings up David Denton. Just like Gage Dickerson, he's at West Georgia. Been one of the better hitters for Casper this year. First pitch breaking ball upstairs. Last night, 2 for 5, a couple of doubles, drove in 2 runs. On the season, hitting .340, .958 OPS. This is a very deep lineup. The Hunters bring the pop, but everybody around them is a very tough out. There's a swing and a miss. Filthy changeup for Wilson. Puts him ahead 1-2.
Absolutely pulled the string on it. That was beautiful.
See if he goes back to it on 1-2. It's a heater, and it's rolled over to short. Moeller has to charge. Only out is to first, and he can't make it. Fumbled with the ball, trying to get it out of his glove. What do you think, hit or an error?
Now batting for Casper, number 31, right fielder Drew Wardell.
I really wouldn't hate a hit. It's really back and forth. And the only reason that it would be an error is Moeller has the arm to make that play. There aren't many guys that can make that play.
Drew Wardell squares to bunt. First pitch misses the zone low, 1-0. Would expect that bunt to be laid down again. Wardell struggled offensively, hitting .130 on the season. With runners on first and second, nobody out. There it is, squaring early. Perro's way in. They tried to put on the slash play, but the pitch was outside. Zach Perro crashes on that play at first base to try to get the lead runner out at third. That would allow Malachi Lopez to stay put at the bag. He is about even with the grass over there at third base. Not bunting again. Wardell takes a breaking ball in there. Now 2-1. You think in a 2-1 count he puts the bunt back down?
I don't know. Maybe they're just trying to get the defense off.
There is the bunt. Wardell puts it down, third base line, but it bounced foul. Nice bounce for the Squatch. Brings the count to 2-2. Small ball is Casper Spud baseball. 118 stolen bases this season. Successful right around 82% of the time. They run a lot. It works a lot. There's a swing and a miss. Fastball elevated. Wilson blows it by Wardell for the first out.
It's good for Coulter to grind back down. You know, he had He had a softly hit ground ball that couldn't be turned into an out. Tough play to be made. To come back with the strikeout, that's huge.
Ethan Schlotterback digs in. Lines the first pitch foul. A youngster just graduated high school. He's headed to Gordon State in the fall to join Spud head coach Cody McCrary. But he's killed the Sasquatch this season in a limited sample. Chance to do some serious damage right here with his purple bat matching the jersey. That's lined to third, caught by Lopez. The throw to second is in time. Brody Knight went too far off the bag. He gets doubled up to get the Squatch out of the jam. Back-to-back base hits lead off the inning, but nothing comes of it. We go to the bottom of the second here on Spearfish Sasquatch Live.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
My name is Leighton Schnell, and I'm majoring in biology and getting a minor in chemistry on a pre-dental track. It's a great community. Everybody has your back. You will gain so many more opportunities than you even thought possible. Being a part of BH in a small community, you have more ties and connections with students and advisors. Being able to have those gives you a pathway to more opportunities.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Branch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
Drew Moeller will lead off the bottom of the second for the Sasquatch. After a line-out double play, got them out of a jam in the top half of the inning. They'll try to capitalize. First pitch from Sanders is a heater outside. Moeller had the Bison series off. But returned to the lineup last night. Looked comfortable, 2 for 4, a double, scored a couple runs. He's hit well against left-handed pitching this year. Favorable matchup for him. That's cranked into left field, but Billingsley's there, 1 down.
Batting now for the Spearfish Sasquatch, number 16, the catcher, Kendrick Aragon. Here we go.
You could refer to Kendrick Aragon as the Spud Killer. Didn't play last night, but in 7 games against Casper this season, hitting .407. Also got a .1284 OPS. All 3 of his homers, and he's driven in 12 runs. One spectacular series against the Spuds in Casper a little less than a month ago. And he's also coming to this game playing well. Final contest against the Bison went 3 for 5, couple of doubles, drove in 3 runs. We had him up here in the booth last night. That's hit in the air to center. Reeves takes a few steps in, puts it away, 2 down.
Yeah, I really liked what I saw from Kendrick. back against the Bison in that last game. Wrapped a couple of doubles around the left field line. If you're pulling liners like that, barreling them up consistently, you're seeing the ball really well.
Garrett Houston digs in, scores to bunt, pops it up, and into the seats.
Wonder if that was planned.
I think he's just hunting a knock.
Maybe.
There's been plenty of hits to go around for Houston recently. 474 average on the year. That's hit to third. Schlotterback retires Houston and the side. A 1-2-3 second from Anthony Sanders. Sasquatch on top, 2-1. Top of the third up next.
I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State. Being able to use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff, I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
Your home for the...
It'll be 9-1-2 for Casper in the top of the third inning. Carter Patak, Elijah Reeves, and Gage Dickerson. A couple of singles open the second inning, but a strikeout and then a line-out double play got Coulter Wilson out of any trouble. First pitch at the third, fouled away. Patak made a couple of errors in the field last night at the plate, 1 for 4 with a walk, but he scored 3 times. At second base once again. On the season, a .219 average, but a .350 on base. He's patient at the plate. He can draw his walks. Now 1-2.
Remember to take your foul ball over to the concession stand and get a
You know, tonight's one of my favorite nights of the year.
Bobblehead night?
Bobblehead night. As a massive baseball fan, I love the little weird things.
That's flared into right field. A base hit for Patak. 3 straight innings with a leadoff hit for the Spuds tonight.
Batting now for the Casper Spuds, number 24, center fielder Elijah Reeves.
That'll bring up Elijah Reeves. Patak does have 3 stolen bases. We'll see if they send him. Tougher with the lefty Wilson on the mound. First pitch high and outside. Reeves hit a double down the left field line to lead off tonight's game. Comes into this series hot. There's another ball down the left field line. Hooking, foul. In a 4-game set against the Zap, went 9 for 16, drove in 4 runs. We saw him pitch yesterday. Went an inning and a third, didn't allow a run. One of a couple guys from Casper, playing at home for the summer. There's a swing and a miss, strike 2. That fastball at the letters. It's getting swings and misses from Coulter Wilson so far.
His fastballs look good. No, he's given up a couple of hits, 4 of them. But everything has looked good.
Runner goes for second, then stops. They'll throw behind Patak. But he's back in safely. A perfect throw from Kendrick Aragon behind the plate. Might have had him. But it was on the foul side of the bag.
Must not have liked the jump.
He broke it down there early. Let's see if he takes off again. Not going. 2-2 pitch. Loop down the left field line. Base hit. Smith gets it back to the infield. But 2 hits in 2 at-bats tonight for Elijah Reeves. He stays hot. And the Spuds are bringing up the meat of their order with nobody out and a couple of runners on base.
Got an offensive conference
with head coach Cody McCrary and Gage Dickerson.
Tonight's 50-50 drawing will help out the Northern Hills sources of
Dickerson played under McCrary at Gordon State for multiple years. The Spuds head coach has a great understanding what Dickerson has to offer. He's a great hitter, but if he knows he can lay down a bunt better than most guys, that's the kind of baseball the Spuds play. Do not put it past them here to lay one down. With his speed, he's got a chance of legging it out anyway. And then behind Dickerson, it's Stonecipher and Billingsley. He does bunt. He misses. It's 0-1. Play manager for me for a second. Do you lay down the bunt, even with Gage Dickerson up, knowing who's on deck and in the hole?
You know, it's a smart play. In the 2 spot, sometimes that's your job, is to move guys over. And it's a smart manager play. On the side of the defense, I'm surprised Pero isn't another step or 2 in.
That's low. Count evens 1-1. Dickerson did not square right there.
Just from, I guess this is my defensive philosophy. Everybody can have their own. In this situation, runners first and second, you might want to try to get the run at third, so you're going to keep Lopez back. He needs to stay at third. Pero and Wilson need to crash to cover the bunt.
High and away. Seems like the bunt has been called off. 2 straight pitches where Dickerson did not square.
To close the books here, Summers would then have to cover first. Moeller stays at second.
2-1. Runner goes for third, but then again, Patak puts on the brakes. A very aggressive secondary lead.
You think he's just trying to get Aragon to make a mistake behind the plate?
I think so. He's seen that Aragon is willing to throw behind a runner, forcing a mistake. 3-1 pitch, fouled back. We did see Kendrick Aragon back pick a runner at second base the other day. 2 back picks in the same game.
Is a beautiful throw to second.
This is the most he's played over the course of a season. He's had a lot of time to rest here in July. The defense has been excellent, though, when he's in the lineup. The payoff, low for ball 4. Gage Dickerson works a walk. A very dangerous situation looms for Coulter Wilson. Bases loaded, nobody out. Hunter Stonecipher up to the plate.
There's a good conference for Coach McBroom to come out and talk to his guy, Wilson. Might look like he's in trouble. There's a threat here. He just needs to bear down, make his pitch. He's got the pitch mix to get lefties out. He just needs to go do it.
While it is a left-on-left matchup, this is the toughest lefty you might see from another team in ILB. Stonecipher is first on the Spuds in OPS, home runs, slug, and RBI. Hitting .421 on the season. He's already driven in 3 runs in 12 innings of action in this series. He's put a world of hurt on the Sasquatch overall this season. The Kennesaw State product has a chance to put the Spuds ahead here in Game 2 of this 4-game series. Meeting on the mound is over. What pitch are you leaning on here in this at-bat?
Breaking ball all the way.
First pitch, fastball. Paints it on the outer half. Think that's some gamesmanship right there. Stonecipher knows that's probably the pitch they want to lean on.
Yeah, probably. I think, second time through the order, going to mix in the breaking stuff a little more.
Another fastball. That's yanked in the dirt outside. I was right there with you, Justin. I was thinking slider away. Coulter Wilson trusts the heater. It's looked good today so far. On 1-1, that's inside. 2 balls and a strike. Hunter Stonecipher's driven in the only run for the Spuds so far. A first inning sac fly. A well-struck ball to right. But he couldn't get all of it. On 2-1, Stonecipher swings and misses. A left-on-left changeup. You don't see that every day.
I like it. Especially if Stonecipher isn't looking for that pitch. It can be devastating.
2-2 from Wilson. He struck him out. A huge first out. What a sequence from Coulter Wilson.
Just using every pitch that he has in an order that Stonecipher probably wasn't looking for. We were both pretty convinced that it was going to be a breaking ball heavy at bat, but instead, fastball, break, changeup. That really got him off balance.
Coulter Wilson gets the first out. Still a long ways to go as Hunter Billingsley comes up and takes outside. Struck out to end the first. Coulter Wilson with 3 strikeouts. 2 of them have been in lefty-lefty matchups. That's grounded to Perro at first. He goes to the bag, but then eats it. Might have had a play at the plate to get a force out, but they'll take 1. A run scores. That's Patak from third. The game is tied 2-2. I think Perro was thinking of stepping on the bag at first and then getting the tag play at second to get out of the inning on a double play. Here's Brody Knight. First pitch heater inside. All things considered, Justin, if Coulter Wilson can get out of this inning, only allowing 1 run, he'd be more than happy.
Yeah, definitely. Especially in the part of the order that he was in.
There's a changeup at the knees, strike 1. That hits off the glove of Aragon. It's called a strike. Bounds away. Reeves didn't think it was far enough to try it at home.
Yeah, it stayed pretty close to the line. You can't try that. More than likely you're going to run into a tag.
Runners on second and third. 2 outs in the inning. 1 run home for the Spuds. A 1-2 count on Brody Knight. The pitch from Wilson is fouled away. Up and over the Spuds bullpen.
Remember to take your foul ball to the concession stand and get a Squatch Buck. Brought to you by State Farm agent Jody Garcia.
Another 1-2. Swing and a miss. Coulter Wilson gets out of the jam, only allows 1 run. Spuds had the bases loaded, nobody out for their heart of their order. But the left-hander stands tall. We're tied 2-2. Bottom of the third is on the way.
Newest Games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
I learned about the Black Hills Underground campus, where Black Hills has a partnership with Surf, an old gold mine that has been converted into a science lab almost a mile underground. We're studying neutrinos and looking for WIMPs or dark matter. Thinking about the most profound mysteries of the universe, you don't expect it to be a mile underground. It's super cool.
I think it's really cool going into Highmark because I am always greeted by people who know me.
That's what I like about it. It's like I walk up and they go, hey, how are you doing today? And they're just so friendly and nice.
Highmark has really helped our business.
With Highmark, they made it easy.
I know that I'm going to get the service that I deserve and that I'm looking for.
Highmark can handle anything you need.
Highmark Credit Union has made it happen.
We're proud to be members of Highmark Credit Union.
They make it happen.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
Big-time pitching from Coulter Wilson to hold the Spuds to 1 run in the top of the third. It'll be 1, 2, and 3 in the Sasquatch order here against Anthony Sanders. Worked a 1-2-3 second. First pitch, high in the sky, right field. Patak and Wardell both coming out there, but Wardell puts it away, 1 down.
Now batting for the Spearfish Sasquatch, number 2, Malachi Lopez.
Up comes Malachi Lopez. Smoked a double off the wall and straight away center field in the first. Leads the ILB in triples. There's another ball hit deep, this time to right center, but Reeves puts it away. That's 2 pitches, 2 outs.
We're not swinging here.
We did see a 3-pitch inning from Aiden Bond against the Bison a couple days ago.
The only acceptable outcome to a swing on this next pitch to Grant Summers is the highway.
Grant Summers can definitely do that. Well, the first pitch is low, so wouldn't have swung anyway. Count 1-0. Two-0 pitch. There's a strike. Trying to work the pitch count up at least a little bit.
I think if there's a pitch that Grant Summers is going to want back today, it's that one. Heart of the plate, a fastball.
There's a breaking ball out over the heart of the plate. Summers was looking for something else. Count even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. After a 7-pitch second inning, Anthony Sanders is throwing 7 again here. That's a high pop on the infield. Another 1-2-3 inning for the Casper Spuds, as catch is made by Gage Dickerson to the right of the second base bag. Sanders has settled down after letting the first 4 runners of the game on base. Nobody's reached since. We go to the 4th inning. It's 2-2. Gio Casas joins us after the break.
When you venture to Spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a Spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
Welcome back here. Top of the 4th inning here at Black Hills Energy Stadium. 2-2 ball game. Sasquatch and Spuds. Coulter Wilson is back out there. A very gutsy sequence there in the 3rd inning. Spuds at the bases loaded, nobody out. David Denton takes the first pitch low, 1-0. As we are now joined by Sasquatch pitcher Gio Casas. Gio, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you guys for having me.
Gio, Coulter Wilson, your collegiate teammate at Regis. What's it like getting to not only spend the spring with him, but also the summer? Him, Bobo Iandoli. How nice is it to have those guys with you here?
It's great, man. Like me and Coulter, we have the same host family, so it's cool. Like just waking up, going to the gym, grinding with this guy. It's so fun. And Bobo, man, like we give him a lot of crap and stuff, but it's all love. He knows it. It's fun.
Those two are obviously characters. You got any funny stories about those two you'd like to share out on the air?
Yeah, I mean, Coulter, man, like he's just a great guy. He deals it, as you could see. He shoves it, but I mean, I'm trying to think. I really don't have like any like crazy stories about them, but both of them just great guys.
Well, Coulter last inning, I mean, one of the more impressive sequences you'll see.
Yeah.
What does that tell you about him, that he mows through the middle of the Casper order with the bases loaded, nobody out, comes out pretty much unscathed?
Man, he's come a long way. Like, he had a pretty good season at Regis, but I know it wasn't the best. Like, he wasn't like content with his season. So for him just to come out here and just shove against one of the better teams, it's just fun to watch. It just makes me really happy seeing my guys just go after it, get after it.
David Denton reaches on a hit by pitch. Here's Drew Wardell. Now, Gio, Coulter's gone from a reliever to a starter. You've done the opposite here this summer. What's it been like? How do things change for you out on the mound, going from a starting pitcher to coming in out of the bullpen?
It's fun. You definitely get to come out with a lot more energy, and you could just go. I mean, you're just trying to throw as hard as you can, basically, for those 1 or 2 innings. And as a starter, I guess you kind of try to conserve a little bit, but you could have a lot of energy and a lot of fire coming out of that bullpen.
A lot of energy last night as a big game came down to the wire. You were fired up after the last out. What's the thought process through your head? How do you harness that energy into your pitching?
I mean, this team, they like to talk a lot, so just feeding into that, let them just – I mean, they had a couple of fans here, but just honestly feeding into it and getting the crowd into it is probably one of my favorite things to do. The adrenaline definitely just boosts up, and you're just out there throwing as hard as you can.
Is there do you feel like the trash talk, that part of the game, helps you out on the mound? Do you try to play into that, or are you more focused on controlling what you can control, and then you'll dump it after the game?
Yeah, I definitely feed into it a lot. Like, I know there's some guys that don't really like it and stuff, but I love when there's another team like trying to get in my head and stuff, and then just shutting them down, honestly.
Now, what do you think it is? What's the secret for you? What's that gear that you unlock? Because the fastball was really jumping out of your hand last night. What's been going for you lately, because you've been lights out on the mound?
Our pitching coach, Brian McBroom, he's been a really good pitching coach for me. Gave me 2 really good drills to do over the summer, and just like a schedule of like throwing in like a program, and it's been really great. Like, I've never really like had like a really good pitching coach like McBroom, but he's blessed me with a lot of stuff here.
And McBroom's a younger guy, just graduating from college himself. What's that like, having a guy who's more of a peer coaching you up?
It's definitely more fun. He understands what everybody's going through. He's played summer ball. He knows like how it is being away from family and stuff. So just honestly, just knowing the guys and stuff, being able to get closer with them, like knowing all like the trends and stuff that's going on social media and stuff. Like, we could joke around about that stuff, and it's just super fun.
It seems like you guys have a blast out there in the bullpen.
Yeah.
What's the life of a reliever like in this part of the game, where it's like the 3rd, 4th inning? You know you're probably not going to get called on just yet. What do you guys do out there?
Man, you just come out here and you enjoy the game. You enjoy seeing your boys play. Just enjoy the scenery. Enjoy, God's brought me here, and it's really beautiful, and I love it.
There's a grounder to short, could be 2. There's 1, on to first, not in time. Schlotterbeck beats it out. Runners at the corners here with 1 down.
Yeah, just enjoying the game. The scenery here is beautiful. The fans are great. It's just a super fun time. Kind of just getting your recovery in, basically, and yeah.
Now, on your off days, have you gone up into the mountains? You done any of the fun hikes?
Yeah, me and Bo, I forget where we went, but we went to one of the lakes, and there's like a rope swing there, and it's super fun. Like, just to, because there's where I'm from, there's not a lot of like water around or stuff, or lakes, I guess. So just being able to do that, like jumping off a rope, is pretty fun into the water. So it's definitely something new that I got to experience out here.
This is Carter Patak, who takes strike 1. Would you say that's your favorite part about being here in Spearfish?
My favorite part's definitely being here on the field. Getting, just you get to meet a lot of new people during summer ball, and a lot of, like, they're from a lot of different places. Like, we got a few Canadians that came in, and just, getting there, like, how they see the world and stuff and how they see baseball. It's just super fun. Just being a sponge, honestly, getting all the information you can from everybody.
Taking off for second is Schlotterbeck. 3rd down from Aragon. Not in time. Summers cuts it off. You mentioned being a sponge. What are some of the lessons that you learn, not just from a baseball perspective, but just from getting to know all these different guys from different areas? What are the lessons you learn, and how do you take that forward in your baseball career?
One of the lessons I really learned is like Waitley. He's a really big energy guy on the mound. controls himself well. Just just going out there and one of my guys in my last team in summer ball, he told me like it's not how. Don't worry about how you're going to be perceived. Just worry about just doing your best, because everybody's going to look at you differently. Everybody's going to have their own opinion on you, but as long as you're out there doing your best, nothing else is going to matter. Just being a great dude, honestly, too. Just being a good guy. Because just baseball is just all about just being a good guy and just how you just carry yourself around other people.
There's a lot of great guys here on this team.
Yes, there is.
What's it been like in the locker room, in the clubhouse? You've got all these guys, who really feed off of each other. There's a clear culture which has been set by Coach Demas. How important is that to you to have this great group of guys? There's a grounder to shortstop. Run will score, but Patak is cut down at first. Spuds will take a 3-2 lead, excuse me. Gio, sorry, before you answer the question, this seriously is a curse up here. I think every time we've had someone up here in the fourth inning, the other team has scored a run.
Yeah.
But just how important is it to you to have this strong culture?
Yeah, it's really important to me. Like at Regis, my university that I go to, it's like where it's a brotherhood there. Like there's a lot of great guys. We all kind of just, like you say, feed into each other, and there's not really like a guy that's going to put anybody down or anything. So here it's a lot like that. It's super fun. Everybody's great. A lot of funny guys on the team. Just a super good crowd to be around. And when you're playing together, playing with each other, you're going to win a lot more ball games.
Who would you say is the quote-unquote class clown on the team?
I got to go Beatty. Beatty's a super funny guy. He DJs on his off time. Just a great guy to be around. Funny, yeah.
Gio, before we let you go here, you have any shout-outs?
Yes.
Anyone you want to mention here on the air?
I want to shout out my mom, my dad, and my sister. They've got me through a lot of things. Love them so much, and I cannot wait to get back to them.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sasquatch pitcher Gio Casas, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
We're going to step aside.
You guys do a great job here.
We will come back here in a couple minutes. Bottom of the fourth on the way.
At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
My name is Leighton Schnell, and I'm majoring in biology and getting a minor in chemistry on a pre-dental track. It's a great community. Everybody has your back. You will gain so many more opportunities than you even thought possible. Being a part of BH in a small community, you have more ties and connections with students and advisors. Being able to have those gives you a pathway to more opportunities.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Branch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
We're all going somewhere, going higher.
Sam Kwapnowski to lead off here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Sasquatch trailing 3-2. First pitch is inside. Kwap was the last guy to reach base safely against Sanders. He set down 8 straight Spearfish hitters. Now 2-0. On Kwapnowski. Didn't kill it, A slow roller to the right side, which Carter Patak couldn't get to in time. There's a big cut, fouled back.
That was maybe just a hair further inside than where Quap wants it. If it is closer to the plate, that's wheelhouse territory.
Quap's been picking on a lot of pitches over the heart of the plate in his last 7 games. Justin, this is an extended stretch. He's 18 for 29. He's driven in 19 runs.
He also has his left blinker on.
It's now 3-2. And this comes off the heels of a stretch where he really was struggling at the plate. Coach Demas thought he was chasing out of the zone more than he should, but he's tightened up the strike zone. Here he takes ball 4, continuing to do what's allowed him to be so successful recently. That breaks up the stretch of 8 straight retired by Sanders as Zach Perro comes to the plate. Justin, I don't know if you caught that. Quap tossed the bat back to Perro. They're using the same bat here.
I did not catch that, and I like it.
One teammate to another, 2 guys with a whole lot of pop. That's driven down the right field line, foul. Perro hit into a 3-6 fielder's choice in the first inning. Went yard last night. That's smoked to right center field, but it'll hang up. Actually, dunks in front of the right fielder Wardell. They try to get Quap at second, but that throw's not in time. It's a base hit for Zach Perro. Looked like Wardell could have gotten to that ball, and he just stopped.
You know, sometimes that happens. Outfielders have that little voice in the back of the head that says you can't get to it. Pull up.
Not an error, but a defensive mishap has runners on first and second. No one out for Braden Smith. He swings and misses through the first pitch fastball. Hit into an inning-ending double play in the first. Spearfish had Sanders on the ropes. His command was out of whack, but he's found it since then, painting the corners, mixing up his pitches. It's bounced foul, 0-2.
Just a little bit too far out in front of that breaking ball. It stayed up. It wasn't the spot where Sanders wanted it. That would have been a great pitch to send the other way on a line.
Smith does have a ton of power to the other way. Now 1-2. He leaves a fastball about shoulder high. What do you make of the turnaround for Anthony Sanders? What's leading to this success?
You know, working around the strike zone well, getting some swings and misses.
Just getting a piece of Smith. Uncomfortable hack at the breaking ball, but he lives to see another pitch.
He's also gotten a lot of high contact, so this isn't fly ball. These are pop outs.
Now 2-2. Braden Smith putting together a fight after a leadoff walk and a bloop base hit. Nobody in the Casper bullpen. Somebody's throwing behind the bullpen. 2-2. Inside. Braden Smith has worked this one to a full count.
That's a great take. It was in off the plate by about a half ball, maybe a ball.
On 3-2, Smith swings and sends one in a left for a base hit. Coming around third is Kwapnowski. He's going to try it at home, and he will score. It's an RBI single from Braden Smith, and we're all tied 3-3.
It's a great swing off the back of a great take on a fastball inside. Now he got something out over the plate that he could pull on a line out into left field. Great play by Kwap, knowing his limits, knowing that he could make it to the plate. Scored the run, knocked in the RBI. Feeling good in the tie ball game.
Drew Moeller looking to pick up where Braden Smith left off. He hit one hard to left, but had nothing to show for it last time up. He swings and foul tips the ball into the glove Stone Cipher for strike one here. Moeller with 34 ribbies on the year. There was a time he was neck and neck with Carter Towns for the team lead. That slowed down recently, though. Taking a series off. Went through a bit of a cold spell through the first half of July. But a nice day yesterday. You're behind 0-2. Foul ball.
Remember to take your foul ball to the concession stand and get a Squatch Bug. Brought to you by State Farm agent Jody Garcia.
Half of Moeller's 6 home runs have come against the Spuds.
2 of them in one night.
Yeah. Drove in 7 runs. Early matchup in Casper. On 0-2, there's another foul ball.
I love how you just have that preloaded. 7 RBIs. I mean, I remember the 2 home runs, and now that I think about it, there's a grand slam and a 3-runner.
Yeah, that's why I remember
So it'd be
it.
7. Yeah, I suppose.
Although I don't know, I wouldn't put it past me to remember something random like that anyway. 0-2. Breaking ball, hit into right field and deep. Wardell is back. He can't get there. Perro comes around third. He scores. Smith moves up to third. Drew Moeller showing the Oppo pop. It's a ribby double. Sasquatch have taken a 4-3 lead.
There it comes. Stringing together base hits, extra base hits, knocking around runs. It's the Squatch way of life.
Another mound visit coming. The Sasquatch have answered the Spuds. They scored 1 in the 4th, now 2 for Spearfish. That lead didn't last for long. There is some movement out in the Casper bullpen. Matt Ramos is in there. Walking in from the pen for the Spuds is Donovan Thompson, but he didn't throw it all in the bullpen. He was just doing some weighted ball work behind the fence there. Would expect Ramos to be the guy to come in for Sanders if struggles continue. Kendrick Aragon flew out to center in the 2nd. Here he is in the 5th. There's another fly ball to center field. Reeves gets behind it, makes the catch. Coming for home is Smith. He scores. Crew Moeller with good base running, tags up and takes third. It's a sac fly for Kendrick Aragon. Spearfish leads 5-3.
That feels good. For Aragon to put one up into the air, out into center field, gives plenty of time to tag out for Smith to tag out from third.
Here's Garrett Houston. Casper infield is back everywhere besides third, so a grounder would score a run there. That's hit in the air, but foul down the right field line. Houston grounded out to third base, back in the 2nd. That almost hit the foot of Garrett Houston. Misses him, so the count evens 1-1. With one out in the inning, more than likely the contact play will be on. So even if there's a grounder hit to third, Moeller will be off and running. There's a foul tip, 0-2. Yeah, 1-2.
Yeah.
Pitch from Sanders. Lofted down the right field line, could be trouble. Wardell towards the line, he slides. Foul ball. First base coach Matt Gonzalez can't believe it. Walks about halfway down the first base line to protest the call, but it's been made. It's still 1-2 on Houston. Moeller goes back to third. Two and two now. That misses away. There's a high pop on the infield. On the right side, Attack makes the catch. Two down here in the bottom of the fourth.
Batting now for the Sasquatch right fielder, number 1.
That's a big out for Sanders as the Spuds try to keep it a two-run game and keep Crew Moeller stranded out there at third. It moves the line to Bobo Iandoli. The Squatch were so good last night with 2 outs. 6 2-out ribbies. Bobo accounted for 2 of them. In a left-on-left matchup,
Oh, sorry, are we in your way?
he takes in the dirt away. Hitless today, a walk and a flyout. There's a strike. Fastball over the plate. Three runs home in the inning for Spearfish. RBI single from Braden Smith, a ribby double from Crew Moeller, and a sac fly from Kendrick Aragon. Now 2-1. Spuds playing Iandoli to pull in the outfield. Hunter Billingsley pretty far off the left field line. Iandoli grounds one into right for a base hit. It's another 2-out RBI. Crew Moeller scores. Sasquatch lead it 6-3.
It was coming for Iandoli eventually. One of those was going to punch through the infield. He was going to find some outfield grass. Did it at the perfect time. Knocked in an RBI.
Malachi Lopez comes up. 2 well-struck balls to center field. One over the head of Elijah Reeves. That was in the first. Then he had one tracked down out there in the third inning. First pitch, high down the right field line. Wardell ranges over, but he runs out of room. That lands in the batting cages. Another foul ball. It's 0-2. Might not think of him in this way just because of his stature. 16 extra base hits for Lopez, second on the team. Here in a 1-2 count.
Who's first?
Braden Smith.
Now,
Technically, Carter Towns. This is on the active roster. Carter Towns is number 1 still, even without playing in 2 weeks. That's inside. Now 2-2 on Lopez.
I know it buckled him, but that's still a great take. It didn't come back in time. It finished in the right spot, but where it crossed, it had arm side run, came in on the inside part of the plate.
2-2, Lopez takes high and away. Looked like a changeup. It runs the count full.
Just the way that everything's lining up today, I have a great angle on the inside corner. I can see those pitches moving back in.
Iandoli will be off and running when Sanders comes to home. That's hit to center field again, but right to Reeves, who retires Lopez. But the Sasquatch score 4 runs in the bottom of the 4th inning. They retake the lead. They're up 6-3 as we go top 5.
Faster, farther, going in new directions to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State. Being able to use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff, I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
Coulter Wilson's day is done after 4 innings. New pitcher on the mound for the Sasquatch is Evan Hesse. Coming off arguably his best outing of the year. 2 shutout innings against the Bison on the 18th. Didn't allow a hit. Only walked 1 and struck out 3. He's got Dickerson, Stonecipher, and Billingsley in the 5th. First pitch heater in there, strike 1. Hesse's season got off to a tough start against these Casper Spuds over in Casper. Had a start, just couldn't find the strike zone. Exited the game without recording an out, but he's been working his way back ever since. It's inside. Now 2-1 on Dickerson, who's grounded out and walked in 2 plate appearances. There's a breaking ball away. Now 3 balls and a strike. Base runners have been the issue for Hesse. Issued 12 walks in 11 innings, a 2.64 whip. There's no question that he's got good stuff when he's on the mound right. There's strike 2. It's hard to believe, but for the Spuds, this is their first road series since June 17th.
That's wild.
There's a called strike 3. Hesse paints the fastball on the outer black for the first out.
That's a big out, number 1.
That's the one you need. This is kind of a fire versus fire matchup. Hesse's an expressive guy, plays with some emotion on the mound. The Spuds live for that kind of thing. Coach Demas says they play better in those situations. Hunter Stonecipher smokes one foul down the right field line. So who wins in the fiery off?
We'll have to see.
So far, Hesse, but only 1 out in the inning. Now 1-1. So the last time the Spuds played on the road was here at Black Hills Energy Stadium, June 16th, June 17th. Just straight home games since then. This is just their 13th game on the road this year. They're 5-7 in those games. There's a high pop, third base side. Lopez gives it a look, but that's out of play. When I saw that, I had to share. It has been a month since they've been on the road.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. That's almost something that can take away your feel for road games.
There's a swing and a miss. Evan Hesse feeling it. Goes to the changeup to retire Stonecipher. Back-to-back Ks to start his night.
That was a great changeup. A righty-lefty changeup, tailing away from the barrel of the bat. Put it down low. It's hard to hold off.
1 Hunter down. Here's the second, Hunter Billingsley. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and an RBI ground out. First pitch swinging, bangs it out to second. Summers puts it away. What an inning for Evan Hesse. Goes 1-2-3 versus the heart of the Casper order. We're halfway through tonight. Squatch leads 6-3.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
I learned about the Black Hills Underground campus, where Black Hills has a partnership with Surf, an old gold mine that has been converted into a science lab almost a mile underground. We're studying neutrinos and looking for WIMPs or dark matter. Thinking about the most profound mysteries of the universe, you don't expect it to be a mile underground. It's super cool.
I think it's really cool going into Highmark because I I am always greeted by people who know me.
That's what I like about it. It's like I walk up and they go, hey, how are you doing today? And they're just so friendly and nice.
Highmark has really helped our business.
With Highmark, they made it easy.
I know that I'm going to get the service that I deserve and that I'm looking for.
Highmark can handle anything you need.
Highmark Credit Union has made it happen.
We're proud to be members of Highmark Credit Union.
They make it happen.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
When you venture to Spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a Spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
Anthony Sanders done after 4 innings. He allows 6 runs on 7 hits, all earned. The way it's been going for the Sasquatch late, they're not striking out. Sanders 0 Ks through 4. Just a trend that continues. Matt Ramos is the new pitcher on the mound. Grant Summers swings at his first offering and pops it foul out of play. While Sanders doesn't strike a lot of guys out, different story for Ramos, 22 Ks and 23 2/3 innings. Just 4 walks. Excellent strikeout to walk rate. But he's had a complicated season against the Sasquatch. He pitched here in Spearfish in that series on the 16th and 17th. Was nails through 6 innings, didn't allow a run. Then gave up 3. So 3 runs in 7 innings. Still a great outing. But overall for Ramos, 10 2/3 innings of work, 14 runs, 13 earned runs, and 20 hits allowed.
The Spuds definitely just got a bench warning.
I saw they paused the game briefly. We couldn't see exactly what it was. That's low. Now 2-1. Here on Summers. 1 for 2, 2 RBI single in the first, and then a pop out in the third. The 2-1 from Ramos. Low and outside. He's clearly got great stuff, but the Sasquatch have seen him enough. In his last 2 games, just in 10 runs allowed in 2 innings.
Yeah, eventually there's just no place to hide once the whole arsenal has been seen by a team.
That skips away for ball 4. Grant Summers with a leadoff walk.
It's actually why the late Pete Rose said that MLB was one of the easiest places to hit because you saw guys so many times a year. Like your division rivals, you're playing them 19 times. You're going to see those pitchers, 4 or 5 times a year.
Used to be more true than it is now. There's so many different relievers in the game today. Sam Kwapnowski swings and misses. I forgot what the stat was, but it was something like, let's see, was it like Mason Wynn saw as many pitchers as I was either Babe Ruth or Ted Williams saw in their entire career in like 1 season.
Ooh.
That clips the outside corner. Great backdoor breaking ball. Puts Ramos ahead 0-2. So yeah, the game has changed.
Yeah, it has. But also the advanced scouting, you know exactly what a guy has before you see him.
Very true.
And teams are investing in these massive batting cages that have machines that replicate a guy's exact movement. They even have LED screens over the front that show the pitcher and his windup.
The Traject machine has taken over baseball. 1-2 to Quap is in the dirt. But the interesting thing there is teams only have access to that at home. So you go on the road, you can't hit against a guy on the Traject for 3 days before you face him on the mound. That's one of the reasons why the Blue Jays hid Treya Savage for as long as they did, because teams couldn't see him. He threw in a way that no other pitcher did with his over-the-top release. That's low now, 3-2. Now I'm speaking from the Yankees' perspective because I'm a Yankee fan. Yankees don't know that Treya Savage is going to start in the ALDS because he'd literally made 4 major league starts in his career. They start him in a game in Toronto, so the Yankees don't get a chance to see him before he's out there. He goes 6 no-hit innings. The 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. With a runner at first, there's no drop third. Kwapnowski is out for the first out. That's the first strikeout of the day for the Sasquatch.
First baseman, number 28, Zach Harrow.
Here comes Zach Perro. All the talk of familiarity, batter versus pitcher, goes out the window. Perro hasn't faced any of these Casper arms. This is his first look at Ramos. A couple of Texas kids going at it. Goes to the breaking ball. That's low and away, 1-0. This season series has just been so interesting to watch. Squatch have the advantage, 7-5. But Coach Demas has said he feels like the Spuds play their best baseball against us. They've risen to the occasion multiple times. They play well under pressure. The 1-0. Fastball is in there for strike 1. So the Sasquatch have made emphasis not to give them bulletin board material. He's talked to us a lot about directed focus. Don't deviate towards the Casper dugout. There's a chopper to third, foul. Because that's the game they like to play. When things get chippy, when both sides are going at it, that's when Casper thrives. Coach Demas feels like in the games that the Sasquatch have won and taken control the whole way, they've had great directed focus. They haven't been as preoccupied with the back and forth and the chippiness that comes with playing with a rival. When they stay true the whole way through, that's when they win. That's smoked to left field. Going back on it is Billingsley. It's off the wall. Summers to third. He's going to come for home. The throw to the plate is there by a good 5 steps. He blew through the stop sign for the first out. But Perro advances to third. A runner on third base with 1 out.
That's 2 outs. Quap was the first.
Excuse me, 2 outs. The strike 3. Here comes Braden Smith. RBI single last inning. What of 4 runs scored by the Squatch. Ramos' first pitch. Breaking ball clips the inner half, strike 1. There is a wave and a miss. Stuff for Matt Ramos has been on display. He's gone to that breaking ball a lot. Sasquatch have chased it out of the zone. Looking for another strikeout. Here's the 0-2. That's lined into left for a base hit. Braden Smith brings home Zach Perro. Second straight inning with an RBI. Sasquatch tack on an insurance run at 7-3.
What a great piece of hitting. I mean, directly on the barrel. It's about as level as it can be going through the infield.
Here's Crew Moeller. An RBI double in the fourth off Sanders. He checks his swing, but takes strike one on an off-speed pitch. After a 2-for-4 day yesterday, looked good again at the plate today. Smith with decent speed at first. There's a high pop-up into the seats down the third base line.
Remember to take your foul ball to the concession stand and get a Squatch Bug. Brought to you by State Farm agent Jody Garcia.
Overall, Ramos has a 5.7 ERA. Much better than that number would suggest. A couple blow-up outings versus Sasquatch. He's been pretty much untouchable in most other situations. Smith goes for second. The pitch is a ball. The throw down hits off of Braden Smith. Goes into the outfield. It's a stolen bag.
That Sasquatch stolen base is brought to you by False Bottom Bar. Head on down to the False Bottom.
It's a rare stolen base from Braden Smith.
He's got the speed, but yeah, we have not seen him go a whole lot. It's the first stolen base for the Sasquatch in this game.
That's what happens when everybody in the lineup can pretty consistently hit doubles. You don't really want to steal.
Himself included. A lot of times.
Most doubles on the team.
Yeah, a lot of times, not just on the team, in the entire ILB.
To boot.
So most of the time he gets a hit, he's already on second base. He's put himself in scoring position for Crew Moeller. 1-2. Line drive, fair. Down the left field line. Smith will score with ease. Moeller's going to try it for second base. He makes it. For the second straight day, the 2-out RBIs have been massive. Sasquatch lead 8-3.
Just trading places. I mean, that's beautiful baseball. You got a runner. You bared down to get the 2-out single, knocked in an insurance run. Made it gritty, stole second base, got in scoring position for your guy at the plate, and then traded places with him. It's great baseball.
You have to feel like the way the Sasquatch have swung against Matt Ramos, if these two teams meet next week, I don't know if he can pitch in that series. So there, Kendrick Aragon takes strike one on a breaking ball.
Unless he's got one pitch that he's hid from the Squatch all year.
Which seems far-fetched. Aragon hit a sac fly in the fourth. That's way outside. Goes to the backstop. Moeller will take third. After the Spuds took the lead in the fourth inning, Spearfish has tacked on 6 unanswered runs. Still a chance for more. 1-1 count on Aragon. Crew Moeller leading off of third base. 1-1 Aragon. Takes low. Do one on its way. That misses. Ramos thought he had the front door breaking ball. But Kendrick Aragon in the 3-1 count. The 9th hitter, Garrett Houston, is on deck. In a hitter's count, Aragon swings and misses. One of the better breaking balls Ramos has thrown today.
Another high mark payoff pitch.
Gets him into a 3-2 count. The payoff pitch. That's cracked down the left field line. Billingsley's back. He slides. Can't make the catch. It's a fair ball. Aragon headed to second. He will make it. Crew Moeller scores. 4 straight hits for the Sasquatch. Make it a 9-3 ball game.
That was smoke down the line.
Spuds weren't thrilled with the call. Cody McCrary is walking in. He went out there to protest, but now he's headed back into the visitors' dugout. The inning rolls on. Garrett Houston is up as Kendrick Aragon leads off of second. First pitch is low. Against Matt Ramos, a walk, a strikeout, then a double, a single, and then 2 more doubles. They'll throw back to second, but Aragon is in there. So now in his last 3 outings against the Squatch, 2 2/3 innings, 13 runs allowed by Matt Ramos. And this inning is still not over yet. There's also nobody throwing in the Spud bullpen. This is his mess to work out of. There's a swing and a miss. Count evens up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs in the inning. Kendrick Aragon leads off second. Seven unanswered runs for the Sasquatch in the last 2. In their 7 wins against Casper, they're averaging just under 14 runs per game. Well on their way here tonight. Looking for more. The 2-2. Hit in the air, left center field. Reeves takes a few steps to his left and makes the catch to end the inning. But the Sasquatch score 3 runs, all of them coming with 2 outs. We head to the 6th. Spearfish with a 9-3 lead.
At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort, your home for the newest games.
My name is Leighton Schnell, and I'm majoring in biology and getting a minor in chemistry on a pre-dental track. It's a great community. Everybody has your back. You will gain so many more opportunities than you even thought possible. Being a part of BH in a small community, you have more ties and connections with students and advisors. Being able to have those gives you a pathway to more opportunities.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Heart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Heart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
Evan Hesse delivers a pitch low to start the 6th. Went 1-2-3 against 2-3 and 4 in the Casper order in the 5th. 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Now 2-0 on Brody Knight. The designated hitter who started on the mound went 3 innings last night. Today he's 1 for 2, a base hit and a strikeout. That's high and tight, now 3-0. Just 3 runs on 5 hits through the first 5 innings for the Spuds. Feels like every game between these two teams is a slugfest. Half of their 12 matchups have seen 20 or more combined runs.
Offensive production.
The Spuds are scoring 8.7 per game against Spearfish as Knight gets hit right there. Leadoff base runner for Casper. That's what they're looking for down 6.
Now batting for the Spuds, number 10, Dirty David Denton.
There is some action in the Sasquatch bullpen. I believe that's Josh Carney.
It is.
They'll throw over. Knight dives back safely. David Denton up at the plate. Reached on a base hit and a hit by pitch. Carney will be next to throw. And then it's on to Matt Kibben. He's tonight's closer. Now 2 balls and no strikes. We'll see what the leash is for Hesse. After a shutdown 2 innings, he throws behind Knight, and they got him. What a move by Evan Hesse. Not a particularly big lead from Brody Knight. But the quick footwork records the first out.
In high school, we called that the shotgun move. It was risky just because of how quick you have to be, and it's kind of awkward because you're still open up towards home plate, but it can work.
Now 3-0 on Denton with the bases empty and 1 out. There's a strike. Back-to-back heaters in the zone from 3-0 to 3-2.
Fans, it's another high mark payoff pitch.
Drew Wardell on deck. Payoff pitch from Hesse. Popped out of play.
Remember to take your foul ball to the concession stand and get a Spuds buck. Brought to you by State Farm agent Jody Garcia.
Casper found themselves down big in this point of the game yesterday, but they just kept chipping away. There's a fly ball into center field. Houston under it. 2 down. And the complexion of this inning just changed so much with the pickoff.
Yeah, it had the feelings of a big inning. It was, five pitches. Only one of them found the strike zone. It was a hit by pitch, leadoff, base runner. Had the feelings of a big inning, but those were deflated.
As there's strike 1 to Drew Wardell. Last 2 outings, Evan Hesse's looked like a different pitcher. That's hit down the left field line, but foul. Bounces off the fence and goes over the Casper bullpen, where right-handers warming up.
Wardell was ready for the fastball. Was too far out in front.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch from Hesse is up over the head of Wardell. Looking to finish off 2 scoreless innings. The 1-2 pitch hit in the air to left center field. Smith and Houston range over. It's Houston who calls and makes the catch. Evan Hesse building off his best outing of the year. Another great one against the Spuds. Sasquatch leading 9-3 as we go to the bottom of the 6th.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State. Being able to use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff, I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort, your home for the newest games.
New pitcher on the mound for the Spuds. It's Dryden Cousins. He'll face Bobo Iandoli. Swings at the first pitch, hits it off his glove. It's cut off by Patak, but no chance at first base. Iandoli's too quick. He's got a base hit, second of the day.
It's nice and easy. First pitch. Got it over quick. Quick and painless.
Up comes Malachi Lopez. Everything's been hit to center field today. A double over Reeves' head, and then 2 flyouts.
I'm feeling a pulled fly ball here.
First pitch is high. It's been a tough year for Dryden Cousins. This is his 8th appearance in 5 2/3 innings, a 23.82 ERA, 3 strikeouts to 14 walks. That's hit to right field. It's taking a couple steps back, now in. Wardell has it. 1 away.
Well, I was wrong. But we can't always be right. Not like you anyways.
See, I'm just very selective with the things I choose to predict. I like the idea, though.
Yeah, I really was just feeling a pulled fly ball. Also, Grant Summers has changed his walk-up song.
Yeah.
I like the wordplay. It's also a great song. 7 Summers.
Oh.
Morgan Wallen. Yeah.
See, I wouldn't have gotten that. I'm not really a country music guy.
Yeah, you know, being Maplewood, New Jersey doesn't exactly scream country music.
No, I promise you it's not country music.
See, there was a point in time in high school where so actually my first broadcasting job, worked at my local farm radio station, KWIR out of Winter, South Dakota, and I quite literally got paid to sit and listen to country music.
I could do that. It would get old. I think I could do it, though. Grant Summers pops it up. Foul territory first base side, but playable. Denton has it for out number 2.
Number 23, Sam Kwapnowski.
Here's Sam Kwapnowski. 1 for 2 today. He takes outside. Cousins has not pitched against the Squatch this year. Last time out against the Zap, allowed 2 runs in a third of an inning. Someone's been tossed. Somebody in the Casper dugout has been thrown out by home plate umpire Nate Montgomery. I couldn't see who.
Yeah, I have no clue who it was either. It's number 29, Thomas Stokes.
Thomas Stokes has been thrown out of this game. One of the best pitchers for the Spuds. Don't think he was going to throw today. But what do you even do at that point? On the road?
Just go back to the bus.
1-0 to Quap. Big cut. Comes up with air, 1-1.
If Quap finds good wood on that swing, that ball might have ended up in Wyoming. This is about 8 miles that way.
Now 2-1. I think far and away he takes the most aggressive swings at the plate.
He knows when. 2 outs, only runner on first.
In a 6-run game, he picks his spots. 2-1. That's lined foul. Hit someone taking photos out along the first base line. I think it went through the legs of our camera.
It's the representative of the Pioneer.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. Bobo Iandoli off of first. 2-2 to Quap. Is rolled out to second. Patak on a backhand flips to Dickerson for the out. A scoreless inning for Dryden Cousins. We move to the 7th inning. You're watching the Spearfish Sasquatch on Spearfish Sasquatch Live.
I learned about the Black Hills Underground campus where Black Hills has a partnership with Surf, an old gold mine that has been converted into a science lab almost a mile underground. We're studying neutrinos and looking for WIMPs or dark matter. Thinking about the most profound mysteries of the universe, you don't expect it to be a mile underground. It's super cool.
I think it's really cool going into Highmark because I am always greeted by people who know me.
That's what I like about it. It's like I walk up and they go, hey, how are you doing today? And they're just so friendly and nice.
Highmark has really helped our business.
With Highmark, they made it easy.
I know that I'm going to get the service that I deserve and that I'm looking for.
Highmark can handle anything you need.
Highmark Credit Union has made it happen.
We're proud to be members of Highmark Credit Union.
They make it happen.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
When you venture to spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota,
Evan Hesse has earned a 3rd inning. Well deserved.
Yeah, it's the best he looked all year.
Looked great through those first 2 innings. Coming off of 2 scoreless against the Bison a couple days ago. He's got 8, 9, and 1 in the Casper order. Ethan Schlotterback swings and misses through strike 1. The switch-hitting 3rd baseman is 0 for 2 today. Josh Carney continues to throw in the bullpen. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Change up there below the zone.
you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails.
Hey, struck him out. Throw down to first is high, but Caro keeps his foot on the bag for the first out.
Strikeout, and that means $2 off adult beverages the rest of this 7th inning. Save the best for last, because this is your final inning to get beer at the kiosk and the concession stand. Now batting.
Nasty pitch from Evan Hesse. It's his 3rd strikeout today. I do believe this factors into the decision that it's the bottom of the Casper order. Carter Patak takes upstairs 1-0.
There's a chance that maybe they don't let the top of the order see Hesse again. Maybe that's why Carney's warming.
Because you figure that Josh Carney is ready at this point. He's been
warming for like an inning now.
Grounded off the glove of Hesse. Summers tries to get it on a backhand, but it's by him into center field. It's a 1-out single from Carter Patak, his second hit of the day.
And now batting for the Casper Spuds.
We've got a pinch hitter.
That pinch hitter.
This is Caden Wilcox. He comes in for Elijah Reeves, who finishes 2 for 3 with a double, a single, and a pop-out. First pitch to Wilcox is low, 1-0. Behind Hunter Stonecipher, you can make a good argument Caden Wilcox has been the second best hitter for Casper. As there's a base hit into right field. Patak will put the brakes on at second. Back-to-back 1-out singles off of Evan Hesse. That hit, his 55th of the year, extends his ILB leading total. Here's Gage Dickerson. First pitch breaking ball, strike 1. This is now Hesse's second time through the Casper order. He opened his day in the 5th against Dickerson and struck him out. Goes back to that breaking ball. Same location, same result. No balls and 2 strikes.
Couple of breaking balls. Now it's maybe time to speed up. Fastball inner half.
He goes to the fastball inner half. It misses above the zone. If you can't tell, we've watched a Sasquatch game or two.
Just a few, actually.
That breaking ball is off the plate away. Count is even. Really want to get this out. It's Stonecipher on deck and Billingsley in the hole. Rather not have to deal with both of them. 2-2. Fastball just misses. From 0-2 to 3-2, Dickerson putting together a battle.
Carney appears to be holding. He's warm and holding. Think if he reaches, this will be the end of the day for Hesse.
Just a bluff back to second base. Dickerson is 0 for 2 with a walk today. The payoff, called, strike 3. Fastball at the knees. Dickerson's been tossed. He's been tossed by the home plate umpire, Nate Montgomery. Justin, I think we just had a miscommunication. Gage Dickerson, after the called strike 3, went to the umpire and pointed to his eyes, saying, Hesse didn't engage with me. He didn't come set. He's calling for a balk there. The home plate umpire, Nate Montgomery, misunderstands it, thinks he's questioning his eyesight. As a result, the starting shortstop for the Spuds has been tossed.
That's a weird gesture to make to an umpire that's just rung you up. As a player, you have to understand the situation. Your dugout's been chirping this umpire all night long. You have to make it clear in a different way. If that's what you think, you have to make it clear in a different way.
Now batting for the Spuds, number 11, Hunter Stonecipher.
And as an umpire, if a guy's standing there in the box pointing at his eyes, the PA's loud, I can't really hear what he's saying. And he pointed at his eyes pretty aggressively. I mean, that's no question.
A huge second out for Hesse. Hunter Stonecipher comes up. First pitch, grounded foul outside first. It's the 4th strikeout by Evan Hesse. Stonecipher's been a thorn in the Sasquatch side this year, but not tonight. He struck out his last 2 trips to the plate. And here he's behind 0-2 as he's out in front of a changeup. Evan Hesse cruising tonight. Can he get through 3 scoreless innings? The 0-2 just gets a piece.
As a changeup just barely within the reach of Stone Cipher.
We've seen some great changeups from Evan Hesse tonight. Let's see what he goes to on 0-2. It's another changeup, and he got him. Evan Hesse roaring off the mound. 3 scoreless innings of relief. We've reached the 7th inning stretch. The Sasquatch are taking care of business. They lead 9-3.
Extreme rock climbs. In views that will take your breath away. Plan a Spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
Zach Parrow has been red hot recently. Carried that over into today. He'll lead off here in the bottom of the 7th. Dryden Cousins is on for a 2nd inning. With Gage Dickerson tossed, Caden Wilcox, who came into the game to play center field, has moved out to shortstop. First pitch, foul ball. Another fiery night. 2 players have been ejected for the Spuds. Sasquatch have been in control. They lead 9-3. Zach Parrow is 2 for 3 today. That's inside. One is behind him. A breaking ball. Now over his last 6, Parrow 13 for 24. 6 extra base hits. A brief audition for some run in the playoffs. That's going to do you a solid. Now 3 balls and a strike. Cousins has struggled mightily with control. Didn't walk anybody in the 6th. But there's ball 4. Another pitch up over the head of Pero. It brings Braden Smith to the plate.
Now batting for the Spearfish Sasquatch.
Caden Wilcox is out to provide some support to Cousins. Not the only Cousins on the team. Cal Cousins, his brother. Saw him in the lineup last night. He's not playing today. Braden Smith up. Takes the first pitch low. 2 for 3 today. An RBI single in the 4th, and then another RBI single in the 5th inning. Now 2-0. 6 of the first 7 pitches in this inning haven't found the zone, and they haven't been particularly close. If the Sasquatch score 4 runs here, it would be a mercy rule win. There's a strike. Squatch have run ruled the Spuds once this year, an 18-5 win against Casper on the 3rd of July. Now 3-1, they throw behind Pero, but he dives back in. In that 18-5 run rule victory, Ben Melendrez was the main story. He hit 2 home runs. And when Melendrez left, and then Carter Towns left, you wondered, will the power stay where it's been? They've almost perfectly replicated the power in the aggregate. I know we both love Moneyball up here. They've recreated it in the aggregate. Ben Melendrez had 11.3 at-bats per home run. You bring in Grant Summers, 12 at-bats per homer. Carter Towns leaves 12.5 at-bats per homer. Well, here comes Zach Pero, 14 at-bats per home run. They have replaced 2 of the best hitters in the ILB incredibly. That'll be all for Dryden Cousins. He exits after walking the first 2 batters at the bottom of the 7th inning. We'll take a step aside. Squatch lead 9-3.
My name is Leighton Schnell, and I'm majoring in biology and getting a minor in chemistry on a pre-dental track. It's a great community. Everybody has your back. You will gain so many more opportunities than you even thought possible. Being a part of BH in a small community, you have more ties and connections with students and advisors. Being able to have those gives you a pathway to more opportunities.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
Donovan Thompson comes into the game. He just joined the Spuds a couple weeks ago. He's only made 3 appearances, but yet to allow a run. An earned run, I should say. Had a tough time against the Zap in the final game of that 4-game series. On July 18th, Justin didn't record an out, 4 runs, but none of them earned. He didn't allow a hit, 2 walks, and a hit by pitch. After Dryden Cousins walks the first 2 batters here in the bottom of the 7th, Krummoller comes up to the plate. First pitch is outside. Thompson's a long way from home, and he's been all over the map this summer. He's from Erie, Pennsylvania. He worked in June as a closer in the Beach Collegiate Baseball League. He was playing in South Carolina. Now he finds himself in Spearfish, South Dakota. He's behind 2-0 on Krummoller. It's the amazing thing about summer baseball. You can really do a full country tour.
Yeah, you know, in just a couple of years, he can play in just about every region of the country.
Well, he's got the South and whatever you want to call Casper to Spearfish. 2-0. That's outside. 3 straight balls entering the game. Krumoller's been good today. 2 for 3. RBI doubles in both the 4th and 5th innings. .3-0 is outside for ball 4. 3 straight walks to begin the bottom of the 7th.
This is the moment, Kendrick. Go get your pitch, buddy.
I said it earlier in this game. He's the Casper killer. All 3 of his home runs this season have come against the Spuds. A grand slam here would end this game. Probably will be taking a strike because Donovan Thompson hasn't found the zone yet. Still hasn't. 5 straight balls out of the bullpen. He's committed to Garrett College. There's going to be a meeting on the mound. He was actually a ranked outfielder coming out of high school. But here he is on the mound. He's got a live arm.
Featuring early bird pricing, head on over to spearfishsasquatch.com or stop by our ticket tent to get your
But command was a struggle last time out. We're seeing it again here.
$100 per seat. Early bird pricing ends August 2nd.
It appears if the game survives to the top of the 8th, it'll be Kearney's game.
After Evan Hesse goes 3 scoreless. We have seen him pitch 4 innings in a game this year, but Kearney's been throwing for the better part of 2 innings now. That's 6 straight balls, and that one gets by Stonecipher. Pero puts on the brakes at third. Didn't think he could make it to home. Nine runs on 12 hits for the Sasquatch. Chance for more. 2-0. There's the first strike for Thompson out of the bullpen. Squatch have just been inevitable here at Black Hills Energy Stadium. This is their 27th home game of the summer. 25-1 in their first 26.
Only home loss on June 16th.
Either the 16th or the 17th.
It's one of the 2 games against the Spuds.
It was against Casper, the second Oh, so it would be the 17th because it was the second game of the series. But they've taken care of business through the first game and a half. On 3-1, Aragon takes outside for ball 4. 4 straight walks here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Pero scores from third. It's 10-3.
It's 9 pitches for Thompson, just 1 strike.
Number 13 gets Garrett Houston.
Are you taking until he throws a strike with every hitter?
Yep. With the bases loaded, no outs, there's no need to get yourself in a situation you don't need to be in at the plate.
It's the third run driven in by Kendrick Aragon. He's done that now in back-to-back games. Garrett Houston takes strike 1.
As a Sasquatch at the plate, you have to make Thompson prove to you that he can be in the strike zone. So now you've seen a strike. This is the time. You're still going to be a little picky. You don't want to chase.
Doesn't chase there as the count evens a ball and a strike. Right now, he's just throwing fastballs. He's looking for anything he can get over the plate.
In this situation, it's still 1 pitch, 1 spot. Until there's 2 strikes on the board, you're still looking for your pitch.
The 1-1. That misses. Houston ahead in the count. Aragon at first base is the winning run, with the Squatch up 7 in the bottom of the 7th inning. 2-1. That's yanked outside. Now 3 balls and a strike.
This is pretty obviously a release point issue. Thompson he can't find a consistent release point right now, so he's yanking things, leaving things up. Just have to dial in, focus on your mechanics.
And that is in the zone. Stone Cipher couldn't handle it, but it's a called strike by the home plate umpire, Nate Montgomery. The count runs full. Bobo Iandoli is on deck. Smith at third, Moeller at second, and Aragon at first. The payoff, and it's outside for ball 4. 5 straight walks to start the 7th inning. Sasquatch take an 8-run lead, and now the winning run is at second base. And that will be all for Donovan Thompson. He comes into the game, he walks the only 3 batters he faces. Second straight appearance without recording an out. We'll step aside, Squatch lead 11-3.
I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State. Being able to use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff. I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
Liam Fitzgerald comes in. Very difficult situation. Bases loaded, nobody out. The winning run at second base. They'll try to buy the Spuds another inning to climb their way back into this game. They're running out of time. Fitzgerald has a 4.26 ERA in 6 1/3 innings. Fastball, curveball, changeup, pitch mix for him. He's got the top of the order. Iandoli is 2 for 3 today. First pitch, hot shot out to second. They go to the bag for one, on to first. Scooped out by Denton. It's a double play. A run will score. That's Moeller from third. Aragon advances to third. Because it's a double play, it's not an RBI for Bobo. That's exactly what Liam Fitzgerald needed.
Not out of the water yet. Aragon at third is the winning run.
And Malachi Lopez at the plate, 1 for 4 today. Takes low, 1-0. Hit a booming double off the wall in center field in the first. Since then, 3 flyouts. The 1-0 pitch. That's in there. Pitch to Lopez. High chop to short. Wilcox has it. Another pick out there at first by Denton. Keeps the game alive for the Spuds. Liam Fitzgerald comes on and does an exceptional job. Sasquatch score 3 in the bottom of the 7th. They're up 12-3. 8th inning is on the way next.
Learned about the Black Hills Underground campus, where Black Hills has a partnership with Surf, an old gold mine that has been converted into a science lab almost a mile underground. We're studying neutrinos and looking for WIMPs or dark matter, thinking about the most profound mysteries of the universe. You don't expect it to be a mile underground. It's super cool.
I think it's really cool going into Highmark because I am always greeted by people who know me.
That's what I like about it. It's like I walk up and they go, hey, how are you doing today? And they're just so friendly and nice.
Highmark has really helped our business.
With Highmark, they made it easy.
I know that I'm going to get the service that I deserve and that I'm looking for.
Highmark can handle anything you need.
Highmark Credit Union has made it happen.
We're proud to be members of Highmark Credit Union.
They make it happen.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
When you venture to spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
It's Josh Carney who comes to the mound to pitch the 8th. First pitch is outside, 1-0. He's got Billingsley, Knight, and Denton. 4, 5, and 6 in the Casper order. Spuds have 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They've been shut down the last 3 innings by Evan Hesse. Hesse finishes 3 innings shutout, 2 hits, no walks, and 5 strikeouts. A very impressive day against this lineup.
Yeah, a lineup that he's struggled against in the past.
There is a swing and a miss, strike 2.
Great pitch.
The Spuds haven't lost a game against a non-Sasquatch opponent since July 2nd. The problem is they're 0-3 against Spearfish in that time, and it looks like it's headed to 0-4. There's another swing and a miss, chasing the breaking ball. It's 2-2.
You go back to it here.
I would.
Same spot, not higher or lower.
It's uncharacteristic for Billingsley, who's walking nearly 20% of the time this year. 27 walks to just 19 strikeouts. That's low. 542 on base percentage. It only trails Cale McCarville, who has the best on base in all of ILB. He was in the lineup last night. They gave him the day off today. There's a swing and a miss. Another chase at the breaking ball. Aragon throws down to first to record the out.
It's a great looking pitch.
After Hesse struck out the side in the 7th, Carney picking up where he left off.
I said, go back to that pitch in the same spot. When he did it, he got
worked.
the swing and miss.
We have been really in sync with the pitch selection recently.
Yeah, in the last week or so. I feel like we've had our moments all season long.
First pitch to Brody Knight is a fastball inside.
I'll still never believe the fact that you called a Crew Moeller home run about a minute and a half before it happened.
We've got a nice round attendance number tonight. 600 people. They've been witness to a fun game for the Sasquatch. Up 12-3. This one was back and forth through the first 3.5 innings, but Spearfish scored 7 unanswered in the 4th and 5th. You add on 3 more in the 7th, that's how we've gotten to this point. Coulter Wilson started, went 4 innings, allowed 3 runs. Evan Hesse followed him up with 3 scoreless. Now it's Josh Carney in the game. Carney pitched a career-high 3 innings his last outing. That was on the 18th against the Bison. He got the start. He's thrown 50 or more pitches in his last 2. They've been stretching him out at the end of the summer. There's a strike. Count is full. Knight thought he had ball 4.
This payoff pitch is brought to you by Highmark Credit Union.
A 7.71 ERA and 14 innings pitched for the right-hander out of Omaha, Nebraska. And there is a 1-out walk.
Now batting for the Spuds, number 10 is David Denton.
Here's David Denton. 1 for 2 with a base hit and a hit by pitch. He flew out to center field his last time up. Here he checks his swing. Home plate umpire Nate Montgomery says he went. It's 0-1. So count it now, 4 whiffs on breaking balls in the dirt.
Yeah.
Looking for number 5. Denton lays off.
That one started just a little bit too far on the outside part of the plate. Denton probably aware of that pitch, looking for it. Knows anything in that spot is just going to break away.
Now 2-1. So you're saying that pitch needs to start on the inside corner for it to look appealing?
Yeah, it needs to start middle in at least.
Now 3-1 as that fastball is low. Drew Wardell is on deck for the Spuds.
Got to find the fastball here. And a 3-1 count. You don't want to throw a breaking ball in the zone.
That's lined into right center field. Iandoli over to cut it off, but that will go all the way to the wall. Knight rounds third. He heads for home. He'll score. The play comes into third. And they got him. Denton throwing out, trying to stretch it to 3. Another fantastic relay. Iandoli to Summers to Lopez, who applies the tag. And that's the second out of the inning. A run does score, so make it a 12-4 ball game. But the relays have been on point here in this homestand.
Yeah, just good communication between the teammates. Got a lot of strong arms out there in the defense. They can make plays.
2 outs, nobody on. Wardell takes 1-0. For the Spuds, who've been such a great base running team, that's where they have an advantage over the Sasquatch. It's been a complete non-factor tonight. You see a guy get thrown out there. 0 stolen bases. Last night scored 4 runs on wild pitches. That hasn't happened tonight either.
When the Squatch don't make defensive mistakes, their pitchers can lock down.
No defensive mistakes and also only 3 walks from the staff. There's a high chop to third. Lopez on a backhand. On the run. Perro can't scoop it out of the dirt. Wardell reaches. That'll probably be an infield single.
Now batting for the Casper Spuds, number 15, Ethan Hallerback.
Yeah, it's a tough play to make. I mean, he fielded the ball while standing on the third base bag while running across it. Made a running throw across the body. Perro did everything he could to try and pick that ball.
Ethan Schlotterback takes a fastball in the zone, strike 1. Hitless day for him. Oh for 3, a double play, a fielder's choice, and a strikeout. Now falls behind 0-2.
Remember to take your foul ball to the concession stand and get a Squatch Bite. Brought to you by State Farm agent Jody Garcia.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. The Sasquatch lead the Spuds 12-4. Carney's 0-2 is low.
I like the changeup. It's a good mix. Now I want to break a wipeout breaking ball down and in.
Looked like a changeup.
Yeah, I agree.
Kind of in the same spot. The count is 2-2. Schlotterback looks comfortable against that pitch. There's a grounder to second. Summers puts it away. and that'll retire the side. The Spuds do score 1 run on 2 hits. They leave a runner left on base, and they trail this ball game through 7.5 innings of play. It's 12-4.
Thanks so much, Josh, from Omaha, Nebraska, and Doane University.
At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
My name is Leighton Schnell, and I'm majoring in biology and getting a minor in chemistry on a pre-dental track. It's a great community. Everybody has your back. You will gain so many more opportunities than you even thought possible. Being a part of BH in a small community, you have more ties and connections with students and advisors. Being able to have those gives you a pathway to more opportunities.
Grant Summers will lead off here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Sasquatch need just 2 runs to end this one a half inning early. Liam Fitzgerald back out for the bottom of the 8th. First pitch slider low and away. Came in an impossible situation. Bases loaded, nobody out, top of the order, but he got Bobo Iandoli to bang into a 4-6-3 double play. And then Malachi Lopez grounded out to short. And that was that. It's now 2-0 on Summers. Sasquatch were up 12-3, but a run scored on an RBI double from David Denton in the top of the 8th. That outing from Josh Carney, his last of the year, as he will be departing from the team. Justin, it's really hard to believe after tonight. 4 games to go in the regular season.
It's been a grind.
That is smoke down the left field line. Summers will cruise into second base with the double as that's dug out at the wall by Billingsley. Just continuing to mash. That's his second hit today. Leadoff man in scoring position.
That was smoked. On a line, down the line. It's a double every time.
It just comes off of his bat different. Here's Sam Kwapnowski. Swings at the first pitch breaking ball and fouls it away.
Like a broken record. In an earlier at-bat, just took a good hack and a pitch just a hair inside of the wheelhouse. Same thing, just a hair inside of the wheelhouse.
He's always hunting that low and in breaking ball. Sometimes he gets it lower of low and he just scoops it out. Justin just did a golf swing up here in the booth. That's kind of what it is. He golfs the ball. Kwap hits him so high in the air.
It's been a while since I've hit the links.
There's another ball very high in the air to left center field. Catch is made, Summers tags, and advances to third. Productive out for Kwapnowski. One down here in the bottom of the 8th.
Batting now for the Spearfish Sasquatch is number 28, Zach Perro.
Next to the plate is Zach Perro. Mac Hibben is warming up in the Sasquatch bullpen. He was penciled to close tonight's game. Maybe under the pretenses of a closer game, but here we are. There's a chance he doesn't even get the chance to pitch. Zach Perro takes outside, 1-0. Reached in 3 straight plate appearances. Single in the 4th, double in the 5th, and a walk in the 7th. 1-1.
Remember to take your foul ball to the concession stand and get a Squatch buck. Brought to you by State Farm agent Jody Garcia.
There's a breaking ball, which finds the zone 1 and 2. After this series concludes on Thursday, Sasquatch host the Zap for 2 games, Friday, Saturday. The Spuds host the Bison for 2 games in Casper. There's a fly ball to right. Medium depth. Summers tags. Wardell flips it in to the cutoff man. It's a sac fly for Zach Perro. Add one on to the RBI total. 13th run of the day for Spearfish as they lead 13-4.
Batting now for the Spearfish Sasquatch, number 8, left fielder Braden Smith.
Two outs and nobody on for Braden Smith, as the Squatch are just 3 outs away from their 35th win of the year. Number with some significance because it would match their total from last summer. And that includes the postseason, by the way, where the Squatch swept the Zap 3-0. If we're just going off the regular season, they've already beaten their total. Now it's 1-1 on Smith. He's 2 for 3, 2 RBI singles, a walk, and a double play ball. This season's just been so impressive. I mean, from the first pitch of the first game to the end of the season where we're at now, it's just been domination from pole to pole. There's never been a question about whether or not they've been the best team in the league.
On paper, preseason, it looked it. Just looking at the way that everybody played their spring.
There's one hopper, which eats up Schlotterback. Goes into left field for a base hit. Smith is going to try it for second. The throw there. Not in time. Why not? Add on to your ILB leading double total. Braden Smith with his 15th 2-bagger of the year. The winning run in scoring position with 2 out.
Now batting for the Spearfish Sasquatch, number 4, shortstop, Crew Moeller.
And Crew Moeller's got a chance to end this one just a little bit early here tonight. 2 for 3 today. He's had good at-bats every time. Smoked a ball to left, which was an out in the 2nd. RBI doubles in the 4th and 5th, and a walk in the 7th. Takes the first pitch low, 1-0. An opportunity to send an announced crowd of 600 home happy. 1-1. That was hammered right off the screen covering the Casper dugout.
That 600 is thinned out a little bit as it's reached bedtime here on Tuesday night. Lots of families out of the building.
we're just over 3 hours. First pitch was at 6:07. Here we are at 9:09. What would you say about average game length for ILB?
Yeah, for ILB, this is pretty darn average.
Now 3-1 on Moeller. Kendrick Aragon on deck.
Nothing will ever beat the 5 hour 58-minute game back on the 2nd of July.
That's tapped out to shortstop. Wilcox charging. His throw, not in time. It gets by Denton. And that is going to do it. Ball game over. Sasquatch win it.
And that is a Sasquatch winner.
In fitting fashion, it's Crew Moeller who calls game. Utter domination here tonight. Spearfish was down early, but they scored 10 unanswered runs from the 4th to the 7th. And they've taken the first 2 games here of this 4-game set in what could be a preview of the ILB Championship Series.
Yeah, what a night. It's another win over the Casper Spuds, a ILB rival. I have to feel good about it.
We'll step aside here on the Spearfish Sasquatch postgame show now. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Branch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State. Being able to use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff, I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
I learned about the Black Hills Underground campus, where Black Hills has a partnership with Surf, an old gold mine that has been converted into a science lab almost a mile underground. We're studying neutrinos and looking for WIMPs or dark matter. Thinking about the most profound mysteries of the universe, you don't expect it to be a mile underground. It's super cool.
Welcome back here on the Spearfish Sasquatch post-game show. We're joined alongside tonight's player of the game, Evan Hesse. Evan, thanks for joining us.
Of course, happy to be here.
Now, this is a Casper team which your season got off on the wrong foot against. How good does it feel to come in here tonight and dominate over 3 innings?
I mean, it feels great. Any dub against the Spuds feels great. We're not big fans of them, but, you know, it's another team. We don't treat it any different. We just go out and compete.
That's now back-to-back scoreless outings for you. You've got the strikeout stuff working. What's been rolling for you on the mound?
Changeup felt good. Changeup's always there, but I think it was just confidence to throw all pitches, any count. Don't get fastball hungry, and yeah, that's about it. Just sequencing, throwing off timing.
And you come into this game in a tighter contest for the offense to keep on pouring on runs. What does that do for you mentally on the mound going out there attacking?
I mean, no doubt, it's definitely a confidence reassurance, you know. Pitching with a lead, don't have to worry as much, you know. But, I mean, the run support's always there. We've banged all season, so never a doubt there. I'm always pitching confidence with, you know, knowing what's coming up the lineup for us until following innings, you know. Whether we're behind or not, I know we're going to come back, so.
And lastly, Evan, knowing that this Casper team, there's a good chance you're facing them here in about a week and a half's time.
Yep.
Just how important is it to take care of business, get positive momentum in this series, knowing there's a chance you go up against them here not too long?
I mean, it's huge. You know, you don't want them going into the championship series with any momentum. I think today we did pretty good at melting them out. They're a high-energy team, and they're pretty darn quiet tonight, so it was good to see.
Evan, thank you so much for joining us here. We're going to step aside here on the Spearfish Sasquatch postgame show. We'll have Squatch head coach Phil Demas after the break.
I think it's really cool going into Highmark because I am always greeted by people who know me.
That's what I like about it. It's like I walk up and they go, hey, how are you doing today? And they're just so friendly and nice.
Highmark has really helped our business.
With Highmark, they made it easy.
I know that I'm going to get the service that I deserve and that I'm looking for.
Highmark can handle anything you need.
Highmark Credit Union has made it happen.
We're proud to be members of Highmark Credit Union.
They make it happen.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
Welcome back here on the Spearfish Sasquatch post-game show. We're joined by Squatch head coach Phil Demas. Coach, another day, another dominant victory at home. What'd you see tonight?
Honestly, you know, at the end of the day, it's just good to have consistency right now at the end of the season, you know, especially when you get into playoffs. The team that's hot is normally the team that goes far, right? So, you know, just trying to stay consistent with quality games, quality at-bats, every single thing that we do, just trying to keep it consistent and not get complacent just because these games don't matter as far as standings. So, again, obviously, you know, run rule victory here in the 8th, but even at the end of the day, just a competitive game as far as my guys and, getting a win, it just feels good. That's the biggest thing.
You mentioned you want to get hot rolling into the playoffs. Well, you've won 6 straight games overall, 4 straight against the Spuds, who there's a good chance you two are going to lock horns here in about a week and a half's time. Just how important is it for you guys mentally to watch yourselves not just win, but dominate offensively against this Casper team?
You know, there's good and bad to that, right? You know, it's really hard to be the same team consistently over the course of a lot of games, but also at the same time, it shows you what the product can do when it's working, right? So there's a little bit of both of that. Try not to get complacent just because we're winning games right now versus them, because on the other side, they've put it on us before too. So just trying to stay consistent regardless of what the team is, because again, the goal for this week right now, it doesn't really matter who you're playing more than it is like fine-tuning stuff, staying consistent, not being complacent, and just getting ready for playoffs and fall.
And Evan Hesse tonight looked fantastic.
Great.
His best outing of the year. What'd you see from him?
No, it is huge props to Broom and my pitching coaches, Cade Bleak and Brian McBroom. Just, the advancement of and progression of each one of his outings has gotten better and better and better, and you can see it if you watched him. It was seeing where he was when he came in, and then to see him reap the benefits of an outing like this in a game like this versus a team like this, it's very fortunate for him, and also great from our perspective, especially when you're getting to the end here and you need arms to start coming around and having their good stuff. It's great to be able to trust him in a situation like that today, to go as long as he did and be as good as he did. So again, great job to him. Great job, for him committing to the advancement over the course of the summer and really dedicating to getting better, because, he didn't play this last year as far as redshirting on a good team as well, which can be tough, to not get a lot of time on a good team. But then also come in here, see where he's at, and instead of, just burying himself, just being like, okay, I'm going to do everything I can to be efficient by the time I leave here. And yeah, I think you see it tonight, just exactly how far he's come, for sure.
And lastly, this is a Casper team which runs wild on the base paths. Last night we saw 4 errors, more runs scoring on wild pitches. You guys pretty much neutralized the running game and played a clean one out in the field. How important was it to make sure you guys were honed in there today?
I moved around the infield a little bit, and putting some guys in random spots a little bit. Bo can play everywhere, obviously. I put Summers at second today, Mal at third, put Crew back to short, and I'm just trying to mix things around and see where guys look the most comfortable, because regardless of what things are on paper, statistics hitting, when you're in high leverage games or a championship series, it's more than just who has the best stats over the course of the whole year, right? It's who, when you're playing a certain team, where do they consistently put the bat to the ball more, and then where do you want to put those guys that are more consistent in the field, and things like that, or who's hot right now, or who hits off of these pitchers more consistently, or this team more consistently, more than just overall stats. So seeing us mix the infield around, but then also them see them play such clean baseball today, it shows you just a little bit of the comfortability of where guys are as far as their actual positions versus where we've had them a little bit in the past, for sure.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for joining us.
Of course.
We're going to step aside here on the Spearfish Sasquatch post-game show. We'll have our final thoughts here after the break. I just don't have time. It's kind of unfortunate because I want to finish it. I'm trying to but it's like I can't do what? You eat your crust? Oh no, yeah. No, I'm only doing it. No, I agree with you. It's kind of a bummer, but it's like I can't be sucking on one.
It's an old Vin Scully trick. Yeah, that's what he did. So, we respect it. See ya.
When you venture to spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
Your final 14-4, the Sasquatch win tonight in 8 innings. Justin, 6 straight wins. It feels like every time we're talking about a series here at home, they're in the midst of a winning streak. Tonight was no difference from how it's been here at Black Hills Energy Stadium.
Yeah, it's just, you know, the Squatch are a good team. They're a different beast at home. And I think they prove that each and every single time they come out here in front of their home fans and play baseball. And it's going to be really tough. Whoever it is, whether it's Casper or the Zap that have to come here to play the championship series, it's going to be so tough.
That is now a record of 26-1 here at home this season. 35-9 overall. With that win, they matched their total from last summer. This summer is just about ready to come to a close, but there's still time to go. And folks, let's take a look at those upcoming games because there's going to be plenty more good ones. Tonight was a heated affair between the Squatch and the Spuds. We've still got 2 more. That's 2 of them. It's Nerf Night tomorrow night, and then on July 23rd, Fan Appreciation Night. We appreciate you guys coming out here to the stadium all year. So we're going to show that appreciation to you all. Come out to the ballpark. It's going to be a Thursday night, the Squatch and the Spuds. It doesn't get any better than that. And then July 24th, it's the start of the final series of the regular season against the Zap, and it's beef night. Come on, Justin. Who doesn't love some beef?
I mean, being from South Dakota, I've heard this so many times on the radio as a kid. Beef, that's what's for dinner.
We love some good beef, and we also love the ILB Championship Series, where tickets are on sale now. It's locked in. The Sasquatch have the 1 seed. They will be at home July 31st, August 1st, and August 2nd if necessary. All you got to do to get your tickets to that is to scan that QR code right down there in the bottom right corner. It's going to be a doozy. You're not going to want to miss it. We thank you all for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Alongside Justin Hausman, Nikita Lohman for Spearfish Sasquatch Live, saying so long.